What is happening, YouTube? This is Lord Raiden, and to sort of get things rolling, I just want to start off with something simple for the most part. And I'm going to give my thoughts on the final The Rise of Skywalker trailer. And to put it simply, pretty damn good fucking trailer. It is a pretty damn good fucking trailer. And the reason why that is because it sets a tone. It sets a tone that's pretty freaking epic. The music, the atmosphere, the suspense, it was all there. Whoever put together this trailer needs a fucking raise. Seriously. I mean, because especially, we were supposed to have no more trailers, and yet they just throw this little nugget out there just as some, I assume, as a last minute marketing ploy for them to get people wanting to go and see it, to really give that feeling of a Star Wars film, because, well, there's a lot of split going into this film from the fans and everyone alike. I'm not going to try to go into all that, but it's just really my general thoughts of the film itself and the trailer a bit. But yeah, the trailer, it's really freaking good. I mean, you watch it, you feel like you're watching the lead up to a classic Star Wars film, and it feels like that something grand is happening. Unfortunately, though, for me, of course, it's not enough. I mean, it's one trailer. It's one trailer that they threw out there at the last minute. I can't really say I'm any more excited for the film than what I was before the trailer was even out, because we know going into this pretty much what it's going to be. I'll see the film one way or another, but I am not purely excited for it. And of course, the reasons being are pretty obvious, and it's my opinion that I'm just not feeling what they've done so far. Now, see, the problem here is that I don't really care how you feel about the previous two films, whether you like them or not. That is perfectly okay. I am not here to take that away from you whatsoever. But for me, when it comes to filmmaking, when it comes to just general storytelling, factually going into this film, it's already suffering. You know why? It's because of what Rian Johnson did with The Last Jedi. Ignore that. It's because of what he did. I mean, it doesn't really matter like how you feel about the story. To me, it comes down to what JJ set up in The Force Awakens was completely tarnished with what Rian Johnson decided to do with The Last Jedi. I mean, he should not have gotten the amount of free reign that he did. I mean, if he was to just do like his own like solo Star Wars film or whatever, and he just gives just whatever, giving free reign to do what he wanted to, that's fine, whatever. But you can't let someone just do whatever they want mid trilogy. I mean, if they had done it like this, what would have made sense to me is that JJ does his film, he goes off, JJ comes, or Rian Johnson comes in, does his thing, but he sticks to the script. He sticks to the outline given to him. And like I said, maybe of course, like I said, he can add his touches here and there, of course, as any director would or should. And if they're happy with him, then fine. He gets a spinoff. He gets his trilogy, which who knows if that's going to happen now. I think it's pretty safe to say it's not going to happen, but that's beside the point. Then yeah, whatever. That's a logical series of events when it comes to hiring people to do a film, whatever. And that's fine. But when you let the man strictly go off book and do what he wants to mid trilogy, when you're trying to tell a story, the piece that bridges two ends together, when you do the polar opposite of what was set up previously, by default, the third film is going to suffer. That's just a fact. It doesn't matter if you like the middle film or not. Everything that was set up prior is just ruined. So when you have a guy like JJ coming back again to try to rectify that, then what is he left with? I don't envy JJ's position. Again, whether you like him or not, whether you like the first film, the second film, regardless, he was put in a pretty shitty position to come back and do this third film. It doesn't matter because he himself at least had a plan of where he wanted to go, whether you liked it or not, regardless. Because again, like I said, you come in here, you basically you have to like you come in, you do up a room, you know, you go and leave. Another guy comes in, you know, he takes a look around. He's just like, that shouldn't be there. I don't like this. Let's change this. You know, let's alter this. You know, just walks away and leaves. You know, JJ comes back in. You know, looks at his room. He's like, what the fuck? But this is not. No, because I was already setting up these rooms here. You know, to match this room, and I'm like, what? This messes up my entire design plan. It's as simple as that. It's just like you can't envy the position that he's in right now. You just can't. So again, by default, the third film here is already going to suffer. Again, so at the very best, it could be okay because we know that the narrative that was set up was tarnished. It doesn't matter. I mean, that's just my opinion on it. You know, I mean, but to me, like how I feel about it, but honestly, factually, story-wise, it's just not going to line up whether you want it to or not. I mean, he could do his best, but I mean, come on. It's just like I said, you can't have a guy just go off book in the middle of a trilogy. Again, you give him, you know, some reign for some slight creativity here and there just to add his own style, you know, and again, you're happy with him, then you let him do his own thing afterwards, you know, with a spinoff or whatever. That's fine, that's normal, but come on, the route that they went was just not very smart here, and that's just the way it is for me. But regardless, again, this final trailer, pretty damn good, but unfortunately for me and for many others, it's a little too late. I mean, it's one trailer. You know, a trailer can't save a film. But yeah. But that should have been the one to set the tone. They should have had something like that to really kick this off, and they should have had that whole tone going throughout the marketing. Now, I know, of course, there's been a lot of leaks out there and a lot of other discussions and stuff, and you can claim what you believe or not, but regardless, again, just what we're going into now is not looking all that great. And like I said, but even then, this still should have been the kind of marketing that they, you know, should have started with. But anyway, that's my general thoughts on the trailer and pretty much the trilogy as a whole as of right now. We are precisely 1 week away from the end of the Skywalker saga, the last in this trilogy. And safe to say that is going to be a pretty interesting week following this movie's release. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.